Welcome to the BMM Racing unboxing review of the Sanwa MT-4 computerized telemetry 2.4 gig radio. First, let's start by taking it out of the box and having a look at the content. As you can see, you're first presented by two large operating manuals. One is done by LRP in various languages and the other one is done by Sanwa. This is the LRP version, which novelly is thicker. They both detail in black and white the diagrams of the screen, showing you different setup options and so forth. You then get a large colour Sanwa sticker sheet. Don't lose it, as it'll probably cost you a fortune to replace it if you want another one. And we'll move on to the actual receiver itself. Although not the smallest 2.4 gig receiver by any means, it does have telemetry built into it. And when you consider that it monitors the engine temperature and engine RPM and also receiver pack voltage, it's pretty small. Next we'll move on to just some basic accessories, obviously the 4-cell battery holder. And a basic two-way switch. The next nice addition to this radio package is the fact that it comes with a different profile rubber handle to allow for different shaped hands. Also included inside there is the engine RPM sensor and also the temperature sensor for the telemetry system. Moving on to the radio itself, as you can see, a large LCD display, the throttle and also the steering wheel control with the trims around it. Another nice feature, if you look at the very front, you'll see a small oval cutout. This allows you to adjust the throttle arc in terms of how the throttle stick actuates itself, more in an arc motion as I prefer to it in and out motion to follow your finger's profile. 4 AA batteries. And let's move on now to the actual setting of the controller. As you can see, a large screen as it lights up, tightly packed LCD display. You've got your trim settings, which have a little pop-up window to notify you when you're adjusting them. And now we'll go through the menus to show you some of the commonly used features within the MT4. You've got your dual rate setting here, which nicely displays on the left hand side the individual settings for both steering and throttle. EPA for your endpoint adjustment, again detailed on the left for the individual channels. Your curves and exponential rates, again on the left, it details them in a nice large window. Speed setting, this is an unusual one. This is for slowing down the rate of a fast servo, so you can add more precision to the control if it's too jerky or too fast for you to respond to. Trim setting again just lets you know where all your trims are at a glance. Basic throttle reverse, steering reverse, so forth. Lap timer. And then the individual lap times. This is initiated by a small button on the side of the actual control to denote when you've passed the finishing line and so forth. And your temperature data, which is essentially the data logger that maps both temperature and data together. And then back to the main system menu. Thank you for watching the BMM Racing unboxing review.